air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Said with a budget of at least $3,000, that is like 300K, you can be able to fly to China comfortably for the first time to just learn how to do it, even if you're going to take some little amount of stocks, but just learn, explore the market. You can never be compared with someone who has never flown to China. One thing that I would want to advise you in the Telegram class, once you join it, save the business cards, save those contacts in the business cards. They're supposed to help you get the location for different markets. Apart from buying products from those suppliers, they're supposed to help you locate each and every market for each and every item. You get that? Assuming it's furnitures, you get the business card for furnitures. Once you're in China, ask them to pin the location for you, and you'll get to know wherever the city or the place that the furniture are sold. Chances are, if you go to that city, you're not even going to buy from my supplier. But now you'll get tons and tons of suppliers who are selling different types of furnitures. So that is going to help you. The business cards are really going to help you to get different markets for different places. Remember, if you don't do so and you fly to China for the first time, you'll be required to pay people out there that, do those services where you pay them probably $100 a day for them to take you around and show you the markets. So to save up on that and to save a coin in your trip, it might become so expensive. You might end up using a total of like $1,000 with the people that you're trying to hire in China to show you different markets. Just to save, use the business cards as to show you the direction and the location for different markets. Now let's see, with a budget of $3,000, how much are you supposed to, how is your budget going to look like? Today I was checking on this specific app. This is what I use to compare flights and even to book flights sometimes. And to see a flight that has an offer, this is the specific app that I use. You just need to download it on your Apple Store, on your Google Play. Is it called Google Play? And all those, just download it so that you can always compare flights. The advantage of it is that you can be able to compare flights from different airlines or with different airlines. You can see what Emirates is charging you. You can see Ethiopian Air, you can see Qatar, you can see each and every airline, how much it is charging you to fly from your country to China. With that, you can pick the cheapest, always filter the cheapest or the ones that have offers. Go with the cheapest for the first time. Sooner than later, you'll be flying the expensive ones. But I want you to concentrate on the time. You'll see some airlines are a bit cheap, but the time that you need to fly is like 35 hours. And the most notorious one that takes the most time is Egyptian Air. Sometimes love yourself. Just imagine taking a flight, traveling to China for 35 hours. How tiring will that be? Unless you love just being out there and just enjoying. But most of the time that can be a very, very tiring journey. Concentrate on flights that take at least 18 hours, 20 hours. That is manageable. Ethiopian Air, KQ, Emirates. Just take flights that will not cost you a lot of hours on the road as you try to, on air, not the road, as you try to travel to China. Also, check on your comfortability. If you are a person who can be able to pay a business for your business class kind of a thing, just go for it, because flying for 16 hours is not a joke. It's so tiring. But for us, for people that cannot be able to afford, just be contented with the economy class. Sooner than later, you'll be able to fly in those business class and all those others out there. So download the app, use it to compare flights. Another trick that I would want to give you is that if you're flying probably in a month's time, book your flight early enough, because the closer you book your flight, the more expensive it becomes. If I want to fly tomorrow to China, whatever I'm going to pay cannot be compared with someone who booked the same flight, will be in the same plane, but did it like 3 or 4 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. So take your time, book your flight early enough so that you can get the best deal and cheaper deals. So give yourself at least $1,400 for a return ticket. Remember, our budget is $3,000. For Kenyans, that is like 140,000 Kenya shillings. Give yourself that for a return ticket. It can go as low as 110,000 Kenya shillings. That is $1,100. Once you book your flight, check the accommodation. How do you go about the accommodation? Use this specific app also for the accommodation purposes. Just check the hotels in Guangzhou. One thing that I want you to concentrate on is the hotels near metro stations. You need a hotel that is close to near metro, that you can wake up in the morning, take a quick shower, walk to the metro station like 1 kilometer, 1.5 kilometers, 900 meters, not a hotel that is like 4 kilometers away from the metro station. It will still cost you a lot of money. You'll need a taxi to walk for the 4 or 5 kilometers to the metro station. So get a hotel near the metro station where you can walk, you can do your job, you can be late in a specific city. Get near the hotel at around 11 at night, then alight, just walk straight to your hotel. You don't have to walk for a long distance. That is quite important. That is a key thing. Another thing, go for the hotels that have free cancellation. Yeah, go for the hotels with free cancellation. We had a canton fair that just ended the other day. So you can only imagine that, I don't know, but I'm not so sure if the canton fair is still on, but I'm hoping that it ended on 20th of May. When there's something in China, or when there's an event, a big event, the hotels go way up. As you can see in this app, as you can see, there is a lot of offers that they are giving you. You see the red one, whatever they were charging, probably $800. Now you can get it at $400, almost half the price. It's because of the canton fair. If you ever fly to a country, when there's a big event coming up, just know that the hotel rates will go up. So up that you won't even imagine. So at the moment, it's safe. Book your flight, book your hotel, go for a cheaper hotel. A cheaper hotel with $20 per night. You can get a very nice, comfortable hotel. Apparently, hotels in China are very cheap. A hotel of a standard of like $30 a night, I can compare it with a hotel in Dubai for at least $70 a night. Can you imagine? $70 a night. So don't think just because they are so cheap, you might end up thinking, oh, this is of bad quality. Oh, this doesn't meet the standard. How is the security? By the way, the security in China is at its max.
Right now, for an express visa, they're charging for 10,700.
No one can touch you when you're
let's
in
give
China.
it
No one
at
can steal from you.
$130.
Don't think that you're going to go to downtown
And because you need this TE,
Work
that is
with
an
your
invitation
budget.
from the
I was
government of
checking
China,
and I saw
that
with a
is,
budget
flying
of
for the first time
7
and all
nights,
that,
I can
you can
get
give yourself
hotels
a
of
max of at least
$240. So let me give
$400.
it a max
Is
of
it 400? Yeah,
$300.
$400
That is $30,000
for
Kenya
that
shillings for
whole
the people
process.
that are
If it it is paid for. I'm not so sure that
So
it's paid
we are
for.
having so far
For the
the
people that have ever
hotel
flown
and
to China,
the hotel and
their visas have
the ticket.
their
We are getting
passports
a
have
total
visa,
of
Chinese visas. They don't need
$1,700.
to get
That is
that
a good budget. That is
invitation.
quite important.
It's much
Let's not
easier for
forget to key
them. But
in
for you, if you've never gotten yourself to that country,
visa.
you need to get that letter. For the food, it depends with how much you eat in a day, but I believe that one meal a day is more than enough, mainly when you're on a business trip, to maximize on the time and the energy. You all know that a lot of eating can increase your metabolism and let you slow down on the things that you're doing. So with an energizer and water, you're good to go. And give yourself a budget of at least $250 all the way to $300. That is more than enough for food. For transport, as I said, get a hotel that is so near the hotel that you're in so that you can be able to use the metros. Let me give you an example. A place or a market that can cost you $20 to and fro, and that is just one market, using a taxi. When you try to use the metro, it can go all the way down to $4 or $3. So you can only imagine. It's always much cheaper and affordable. You can save thousands and thousands of dollars when you use the metros. Remember, this is a business trip. It's not like an adventure or, what is it called? Vacation. So you have a budget or some good amount of money to work with. Remember, each and every coin that you save, you can get yourself something that you can be able to sell back in the country and save yourself or make some good profits. With that, give yourself at least $200 or $250. That is for the transport purposes. And with the other amount that you'll be left with, make sure you shop for yourself something, a souvenir, or maybe and other things that you can be able to sell once you are in the country. Let me tell you something that most people ignore. Flying to a country to study the market is much better than loading yourself with millions of Kenya shillings or dollars. You're flying to a country to go and shop when you've set your mind that I'm going to the market to shop. You haven't given yourself time to study the market. Give yourself time. Let your first trip be that of you're going to study and to learn. If you have extras where you can buy something after studying the market, the better. But the key things is just sit there, travel, study the market, know the secrets of these markets. I'm telling you, China is not whatever you think it is. See, whatever it is in your mind, the picture that you have in your mind of how China is or how China operates, just know that that is not how it operates. When you get there, you'll get the shock of life. You'll see it has its own way of, its secrets. I always give an example of the Chinese market with the ocean. Like, there is a way you need to study that market. There is a way people do business in China. You can only learn that once you visit the place, okay? And just take time to study. Doesn't matter how much stocks you come with. You can come back with some stocks worth $800. But at the end of the day, you have so much information about this market that even when you're in your country, you can be able to place orders even from very unique items, from suppliers that you got them in your travel. Your whole mindset will change. That is why I'm encouraging you guys, if you have enough, fly. Now that everything is affordable, fly to China, but make sure you take the 7 days imports class so that you can learn the basics, you can get the information, you can get the markets and all that. With that said and done, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for having me. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on the notification bell. Please don't forget that we were given a code that we should use anytime we are importing something in the country. What an honor. Yeah, the consolidating company that we use in Kenya to ship our products did give us a code that any package that you ship in the country, your supplier should key in that code or write it down amongst the things that they write in your cargo, that is on your cargo, that is your name, your town or your location, that is your town in the country, your phone number. They're supposed to write down that code so that once the goods are in the country and you're going to pick those products, then you can get a discount. On top of the $13 packages and the 55,000 Kenya shillings per CBM that we are paying, you still get another discount on top of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you do want to join our 7 days imports class, use the link right in our description box. Enjoy this video, share with your friend whom you think that they are flying to China to add more knowledge on top of whatever they have. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you.
I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done.